Alright, it's another week. It's going to be a busy October, so this is probably going to be another short episode, bi-weekly. Last weekend, we went down to Brunswick and visited B-Dog. Tried out the Casina cruise ship. That was interesting. And B-Dog made some of his famous low country boil. Here's a clip of that. And meanwhile, the dad kept working on the stone. He's got the whole front of the garage finished now. Here, I'll give you a little look. There's a stone on the front of the garage. He finished this side of the porch. The spouting guys came and installed the gutters, so that's all done. And we're like almost 95% complete with the outside of the house. I'll give you a little look at how we prep for the stone to go up. So as you've seen previously, we have house wrap on all the wood underneath. And then on top of that, we staple on our felt paper, followed by this, wire mesh that's, stapled, or nailed with roofing nails every 6 inches on the studs and then in between. And then it gets coated with a layer of mortar and combed over with our, I guess you'd call it a comb, that creates this textured surface for the stone to adhere to. This was my idea for him to help out, to screw on some boards around for the sill stone and lay them up first, and then lay the other stone up underneath of it. And he said it worked out pretty good. Take a look at the inside. Drywall finishers are coming along pretty well. They're going to be doing level 5 on the walls, and then level 4 on the ceiling, since it's just regular flat white ceiling paint. We're getting close. There's Tino's wall niches. And my current progress with the panels. I was really hoping to get a lot more done, but with the amount of hours in a day, I just wasn't able to. I'll get to work on that more next week when we return from Pennsylvania. I'm also going to start putting in some of the finished electrical, like the outlets and switches, where it's not going to be in the way for the drywall finishers, and then just tape over them so they don't get painted on. That way you just kind of get a head start, because we have to have everything installed before we can get our final electrical inspection, so we can actually get power in the house and keep rolling. It's been another big spend week. We got the carpet, the LVP and LVT, and the hardwood all ordered today, as well as I got the trim ordered for like the baseboard and casing, and Christina made the deposit on the granite. So it's we're getting there. Oh, and here's a look at the HVAC units. So we got the units finally installed. We have a combined unit for the first floor, which I believe is a 3.5 ton. I'll post in the right here if I'm wrong. And then the upstairs unit is a split unit. We have the condenser here and the air handler in the attic, and that is a 3 ton. We decided to not do the mini split in the unfinished portion like I was planning on doing later. So I just had the guys run a drop down and put some ducts into that, so it'll be ready to go for us. Alright, we're finally back to Georgia. It's been a busy weekend. We had 3 weddings in Pennsylvania this weekend. We were working videography at one of them. And here's a take a look at our luggage. This is the most luggage that we have ever flown with before. And it didn't go too bad, other than Christina getting stopped by security for an extra baggage check because of her case full of wires and electronics and everything else and batteries, and yeah, it looked a little bit suspicious. But say hi.
Hi.
She's busy working, and in a couple minutes I will be too, so we'll see you later when we're back at the property. Alright, we're back at the house again. Christina's out hunting a little bit because we had some good action on the trail cams lately, and rifle season started down here, so she's out sitting, and in the meantime I am getting back to work on the electric panels. I got this one just about wrapped up. I got 3 more wires to hook up here, well 5, and this one I haven't even touched yet, so I'm gonna get all that done. The drywallers are supposed to be finished on Friday, and then the painters are coming in. So my main priority is getting all the electrical wrapped up so we can get our final electrical inspection and get power onto the house. We also have just a couple outlets and lights to hook up here on the back, and then once all that's done we can go ahead and get serviced. got the first floor panel done. Now it's time to move on to the second. This one's a little bit fuller. It's going to take a little bit. By the way, these are all per modern code, have to be arc fault breakers, AFCIs, on all of the single pole like 110 outlets. Or 120 circuits, I should say. and you can use standard breakers for the others. I did not bother getting any of the GFCI, FCI combos for any of these because I just wanted to put the actual GFCI outlets in the kitchens and bathrooms. It would have been cheaper to do it this way, but I prefer not to have to like run out to the garage if something would happen to trip. I'd rather just stay in the room that I'm in and just hit the button. I guess my battery died while I was doing my time lapse. But anyway, it's been another week and it's been a busy week. You can see way over there, Tina was set up, hunting. But here's where we're at. I still gotta fix that light after the drywallers threw a piece of drywall out the window and knocked it. But I got the panels done. Here's the little electrical porn for you. So as you see, most of the labels got ripped off. I thought it was a good idea to use painter's tape to plan out my electrical and label everything so I knew where everything went, which panel to put my wires in. But the electrical tape, or not the electrical tape, the painter's tape just ripped off all of the labels. It doesn't really matter, it's going to be mostly covered up by the panel covers anyway. But at least that's all taken care of now. You see outside, Dad's been continuing on working on the stone and he's making really good progress so far. He's got the whole front of the garage done, most of the way around under the porch. He has this front section prepped so he can get ready to continue laying. About half the steps, half of this side of the front porch, and that's what we did last week. Gutters are on. Drywall finishers were back today. Starting to work on the final coats. We got level 5 on the walls. And I guess that's about it. Like I said, it's gonna be a short video this week. We've all been busy. Tino didn't really get to take much part in this week's video. But we'll be back again in 2 weeks for our October bi-weekly videos. So I got lots of work to do. I got another wedding to do this weekend, but we're gonna keep trucking. All right, I'll see you later.